Lesson 1. Embracing solitude as a path to self-discovery. Solitude, often feared and avoided, holds the key to deep self-awareness and personal growth. In Stoic philosophy, solitude is not a state of loneliness, but a welcome opportunity for reflection and self-improvement. This lesson explores how embracing solitude can strengthen your inner resilience and expand your understanding of self, aligning with the Stoic pursuit of wisdom and tranquility. Stoicism teaches that real happiness and peace come from within, independent of external circumstances or the presence of others. In solitude, you are freed from the distractions and influences of the crowd, allowing for an honest evaluation of your character and beliefs. This is essential for any Stoic, as self-knowledge is considered the foundation of all virtues. It is only when you are alone that you can engage in the type of reflection necessary to examine your thoughts, actions, and reactions to determine whether they align with your values and the Stoic principles of wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. To thrive in solitude, begin by creating a space where you can be alone with your thoughts. This could be a physical location, like a quiet room or a garden, or a mental space created through practices such as meditation or journaling. Use this time to conduct what the Stoics called an examination of conscience, a reflective practice where you review what you've done during the day, what you could have done differently, and what you can learn from your experiences. This practice not only enhances self-awareness, but also contributes to emotional equilibrium by helping you process feelings and experiences in a constructive way. Furthermore, solitude can be used to cultivate self-reliance, another key Stoic value. By spending time alone, you learn to trust your own decisions and develop confidence in your ability to handle challenges without needing validation or support from others. This self-reliance is empowering. It promotes a sense of inner strength and prepares you to face life's uncertainties with courage and poise. In addition to reflection and self-reliance, solitude is an opportune time to engage with philosophy and literature. Reading Stoic texts or biographies of individuals who embody Stoic virtues can inspire and instruct. These readings provide practical wisdom and insights that can be pondered and integrated into your daily life, further enriching your solitary reflections. Lastly, embracing solitude involves recognizing and appreciating its value in fostering creativity and problem-solving. Without the usual interruptions and opinions of others, you can think more freely and come up with unique solutions to problems. The quiet of solitude can spark creativity, leading to personal insights or projects that you might not have developed amidst the hustle and bustle of a busy life. By embracing solitude, you embrace a powerful Stoic practice that enhances your autonomy, fortifies your spirit, and deepens your understanding of yourself and the world. It turns what many consider a state to be avoided into a profound opportunity for growth and self-realization. Through the wise use of alone time, you not only prepare yourself to return to social interactions with more to offer, but also ensure that your presence is marked by a calm mind and a resilient, well-examined life. Lesson 2. Strengthening mental fortitude. Through reflective solitude. Solitude offers a unique opportunity to build mental fortitude by engaging in practices that challenge and refine your thought processes. In this lesson, we explore how solitude can serve as a catalyst for developing a stronger, more resilient mind, aligned with Stoic principles that emphasize self-control, rationality, and emotional equilibrium. The Stoic practice of reflective solitude involves deliberately seeking time alone to engage in introspection and rational analysis of one's thoughts and behaviors. This is rooted in the Stoic belief that true wisdom and virtue come from a deep understanding of one's own mind and the disciplined control of one's impulses and reactions. By regularly setting aside time for solitude, you create the space needed to examine your mental and emotional patterns without the distractions of daily interactions and responsibilities. This examination allows you to identify irrational, harmful, or unhelpful thoughts that may be influencing your emotions and behaviors. To effectively utilize solitude for mental fortitude, begin by establishing a routine that includes periods of quiet reflection, such as daily meditation or journaling. These practices help in making abstract Stoic concepts concrete as you apply them to specific thoughts or situations from your day. For example, if you find yourself upset over a delayed project at work, use your reflective time to apply the Stoic distinction between what is and is not within your control. Acknowledge that while you cannot control the delay, you can control your response to it, choosing patience and proactive problem-solving over frustration. Another key aspect of building mental fortitude is learning to endure discomfort without allowing it to dominate your emotions or actions. Stoicism teaches that hardship and discomfort can be instructive and refining. In your times of solitude, challenge yourself to sit with uncomfortable emotions or memories, examining them objectively and learning from them without judgment. This could involve reflecting on past failures or personal losses and considering what virtues, such as perseverance, humility, or resilience, their experience has helped to cultivate in you. In addition to introspection, use solitude to engage with Stoic exercises that strengthen mental discipline. One such exercise is the premeditation of evils, premeditatio malorum, where you visualize potential challenges or hardships and mentally prepare yourself to face them with composure and dignity. This practice not only prepares you for future difficulties, but also diminishes fear and anxiety by reducing the unknowns, allowing you to feel more confident and in control of your reactions. Moreover, solitude can be used to develop gratitude and a positive perspective. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack or what might go wrong, you cultivate a mindset that appreciates the present and trusts in one's ability to handle the future. This shift in focus from fear to gratitude enhances mental fortitude, as it aligns with the Stoic ideal that a good life is defined by virtue and wise action, not by external circumstances. Through these practices, reflective solitude becomes a powerful tool in the Stoic toolkit, enabling you to develop a mind that not only endures, but thrives in the face of life's challenges. It teaches that solitude is not loneliness or isolation, but a fruitful engagement with one's inner world, where true strength is forged and the wisdom to live well is cultivated. Lesson 3. The power of routine in solitary practice. In the practice of Stoicism, routine is not merely a schedule to be followed, but a disciplined approach to life that enhances one's ability to remain steadfast and virtuous under varying circumstances. This lesson focuses on how integrating a structured routine into your periods of solitude can significantly bolster your resolve, focus, and effectiveness in pursuing a Stoic life. Routine in Stoicism is about more than just organization. It's about cultivating a series of habits that align with Stoic principles, ensuring that every action contributes to personal growth and moral improvement. The predictable structure of a routine reduces the mental load of planning each activity, thereby freeing up cognitive resources for introspection and virtuous practice. By setting specific times for reflection, exercise, study, and meditation, you embed these practices into your daily life, making them as natural and essential as eating or sleeping. Start by establishing a morning routine that prepares you for the day with a Stoic mindset. This could involve rising early to enjoy the tranquility of dawn, a time free from distractions and conducive to reflection. Reading Stoic texts or passages can also be incredibly beneficial during this time, as it reinforces the philosophical framework that guides your actions throughout the day. A crucial component of your routine should be a period of solitude where you can engage in what the Stoics call the view from above. This exercise involves picturing your life from a broader perspective, seeing yourself as part of a larger whole. It helps put daily troubles into context, reducing their perceived severity and helping you focus on what truly matters. In addition to philosophical and reflective practices, physical exercise should be a part of your daily routine. Stoics like Musonius Rufus emphasized the importance of maintaining physical health, as it directly impacts one's mental and emotional resilience. Integrating activities such as walking, yoga, or more vigorous exercises can help strengthen not only your body, but also your ability to endure discomfort, a valuable Stoic skill. End your day with an evening routine that allows you to unwind and evaluate your actions and choices against your Stoic ideals. This could involve journaling about what you did well and areas where you could improve, particularly in how well you manage to separate your responses from external provocations. By building these practices into a daily routine, you harness the power of habit and discipline, crucial for anyone seeking to live according to Stoic principles. Routine turns abstract philosophical concepts into concrete daily actions, gradually transforming your solitary practices into a robust framework for personal development and fulfillment. Lesson 4. Enhancing self-awareness through Stoic meditation and reflection. In Stoicism, meditation isn't just a practice of quiet contemplation, but a rigorous exercise in enhancing self-awareness and aligning one's actions with rational thought and virtue. This lesson delves into how solitary meditation and reflective practices are crucial tools for any Stoic looking to deepen their understanding of self and strengthen their commitment to living a principled life. Stoic meditation focuses on self-examination and preparation for daily challenges. Unlike some forms of meditation that aim for a clear mind, Stoic meditation encourages active engagement with one's thoughts. It involves analyzing one's beliefs, decisions, and emotions to understand their origin and whether they are rational and aligned with Stoic virtues. This practice can be particularly powerful when done in solitude, as the absence of external distractions allows for deeper introspection and clarity. A fundamental component of Stoic meditation is the morning preparation, where you anticipate potential challenges and rehearse how you will handle them in accordance with Stoic principles. This might include visualizing how to remain calm and rational when faced with anger or frustration at work, or how to express kindness and patience with family members even when tired. By mentally preparing for these situations, you can cultivate a habit of responding with virtue rather than reacting based on emotion. Equally important is the evening reflection, which acts as a bookend to the day's activities. During this practice, review the events of the day, focusing particularly on your responses to various situations. Ask yourself questions like, did I act according to my values? Logically, what could I have done better? And what did I learn from today's challenges? This exercise is not about self-criticism, but about learning from your experiences and continuously adjusting your behavior to better align with Stoic ideals. Journaling enhances these reflective practices by providing a structured way to articulate thoughts and track progress over time. Writing down your reflections helps solidify them in your mind and allows you to see patterns or recurring challenges in your behavior that may need more focused attention. Additionally, journaling can be a therapeutic tool, helping to process emotions and relieve stress by externalizing thoughts and concerns. Another reflective practice involves the Stoic technique of turning obstacles into opportunities. This involves reframing apparent setbacks or hardships as lessons or chances to practice virtue. For example, if you're dealing with a difficult colleague, instead of viewing each interaction as a trial, see it as an opportunity to practice patience and empathy. This shift in perspective not only improves your experience, but also contributes to your growth as a Stoic practitioner. Finally, solitude itself can be meditative in nature. Spending time alone in nature, for example, can provide a serene backdrop for contemplation and the appreciation of life's simple pleasures. Nature offers a unique perspective on existence, reminding us of the world's interconnectedness and the smaller role our personal worries play in the grander scheme of things. Through regular engagement in Stoic meditation and reflection, particularly in moments of solitude, you can develop a profound self-awareness and a robust mental framework that equips you to handle life's challenges with grace and virtue. These practices ensure that your journey through solitude is not just a time spent alone, but a transformative experience that enriches your life and deepens your understanding of the Stoic path to wisdom. Lesson 5. Cultivating resilience by embracing challenges in solitude. In the Stoic philosophy, resilience isn't simply about enduring hardship, it's about growing stronger through the challenges that life presents. This lesson explores how solitude can be a powerful catalyst for developing resilience, offering the necessary quiet to reflect, plan, and fortify one's spirit against the vicissitudes of life. Solitude provides the space to confront and engage with difficulties in a controlled, introspective manner. It is within the quiet moments alone that one can best practice the Stoic teachings of facing fears, understanding emotions, and transforming challenges into opportunities for personal growth. By retreating into solitude, you afford yourself the chance to step back from the immediate emotional reactions to life's stresses and approach them with a calm, rational mind. One way to cultivate resilience in solitude is through the Stoic practice of voluntary discomfort. This involves intentionally placing oneself in challenging situations, such as fasting, enduring physical exertion, or abstaining from pleasures, to strengthen one's character and mental fortitude. These exercises teach you that discomfort is tolerable and often temporary, reducing the fear or aversion you might feel towards future hardships. For instance, fasting for a day can remind you of your ability to function without constant gratification, reinforcing your self-control and diminishing the sway that physical desires hold over you. Another Stoic method to enhance resilience is the contemplation of impermanence and the acceptance of change. In solitude, engage in meditations that focus on the transient nature of life and all its phenomena. Reflect on how change is a natural and unavoidable aspect of existence, as epitomized by Marcus Aurelius's writings, where he notes that all things are fleeting and that distress comes from resisting this natural order. By internalizing this perspective, you learn to embrace rather than resist life's inevitable shifts, reducing anxiety and enhancing your capacity to adapt. Journaling is a particularly effective tool in these solitary practices. It allows for a structured reflection on the day's challenges and your responses to them. Writing about how you've managed adversity and noting any growth or setbacks can provide insights into the effectiveness of your Stoic practices. This not only tracks your progress, but also reinforces your learning, embedding resilience as a habitual response to stress. In addition, solitude allows for deep philosophical study and engagement with Stoic texts, which are rich in advice on enduring and thriving in the face of adversity. Regularly reading and pondering the works of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius can equip you with practical wisdom that fortifies the spirit. Their teachings often emphasize the value of perspective, how a shift in viewpoint can convert an obstacle into an opportunity, a setback into a setup for a comeback. Finally, solitude should not be a constant state, but balanced with social interactions, where you can test and apply your developed resilience. The true measure of your inner strength is not just how you handle solitude, but how effectively you can employ the fortitude and tranquility you cultivate alone in your dealings with others and the external world. By embracing and utilizing solitude for these Stoic practices, you build a robust resilience that not only prepares you to face life's challenges, but also transforms them into sources of strength and wisdom. This deep, reflective resilience ensures that you do not just survive life's storms, but thrive amidst them, embodying the Stoic ideal of a well-lived life. Lesson 6. Harnessing solitude for strategic thinking and planning. Solitude can be an incredible asset for enhancing one's strategic thinking and planning capabilities. In Stoicism, the ability to plan effectively while maintaining flexibility and aligning actions with ethical principles is regarded as essential for living a virtuous life. This lesson explores how the quiet reflection enabled by solitude can facilitate deeper strategic thinking and more effective planning, thereby empowering you to navigate life's complexities with foresight and wisdom. In the stillness of solitude, you can engage in the Stoic practice of reflective planning, which involves looking ahead to foresee potential challenges and opportunities. This process is not about worrying over what might come, but preparing oneself to meet the future with confidence and integrity. By setting aside dedicated time for strategic thinking, you can contemplate various scenarios and their possible outcomes, which helps in developing a proactive rather than reactive approach to life's uncertainties. One effective method for enhancing strategic thinking in solitude is to practice scenario analysis, a technique often used in business and military planning, but equally applicable to personal development. This involves imagining different future situations, ranging from the highly probable to the speculative, and then thinking through the strategies that could be employed to handle these situations. For example, if you anticipate a challenging period at work due to upcoming projects, you can plan how to allocate your time, resources, and when to seek help or delegate tasks. Journaling plays a critical role in this process. It allows you to record and revisit your strategic plans, providing a physical manifestation of your thought process that you can reflect upon and refine over time. Writing down your strategies also helps clarify your thoughts, making your plans more concrete and actionable. Moreover, journaling about your daily experiences and how they align with your long-term goals can reinforce your commitment to these strategies and help you stay on track. Another Stoic tool to be utilized in solitude is the practice of reflective backward planning. This method starts with defining a long-term goal and then working backward to identify the steps necessary to achieve it. By visualizing the end goal and dissecting the path to it, you can create a detailed plan that addresses each stage of the journey. This helps in anticipating possible hurdles and devising ways to overcome them, ensuring that your plans are robust and resilient. Moreover, solitude allows for the cultivation of mental clarity by minimizing distractions and fostering a conducive environment for deep thinking. This clarity is vital when making decisions that have long-term implications. It enables you to weigh the merits and drawbacks of different options more effectively and to make choices that are truly in line with your core values and objectives. Finally, the Stoic emphasis on flexibility within planning is crucial. While it's important to have a structured plan, being overly rigid can be detrimental. Life is unpredictable, and a key aspect of Stoic wisdom is the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. In your solitary reflections, consider not just your primary plan, but also alternative strategies. Prepare mentally to adjust these plans as situations evolve, maintaining a balance between commitment to your goals and the practical necessity for adaptability. By harnessing the power of solitude for strategic thinking and planning, you align yourself with the Stoic virtues of wisdom and courage. You prepare yourself not only to face the future with a clear and robust strategy, but also to adapt and thrive amidst the inevitable flux of life circumstances. This preparation, rooted in the quiet introspection of solitude, is a powerful step towards living a purposeful and proactive life. Lesson 7. Solitude as a vehicle for deepening philosophical understanding. Solitude provides an unparalleled opportunity to deepen one's understanding of philosophy, particularly the Stoic doctrines that emphasize logic, nature, and ethics. This lesson explores how the isolation of solitude can be leveraged to engage more profoundly with philosophical ideas, enabling you to integrate these concepts into your life more effectively and with greater comprehension. In Stoicism, philosophy is not just an academic discipline, but a practical guide to living well. The quiet of solitude offers the perfect setting for reading, contemplating, and applying philosophical texts, free from external distractions. It allows for a level of concentration and introspection that is difficult to achieve in the bustle of everyday life. During these moments alone, you can reflect on the writings of great Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, whose works are filled with actionable advice on facing adversity, managing emotions, and fulfilling one's duties with integrity. To effectively use solitude for philosophical growth, start by creating a dedicated space and time for study. This might mean setting aside an hour each morning or evening in a quiet part of your home where you can read and reflect without interruption. The consistency of this routine helps cultivate a habit of philosophical inquiry and ensures that your engagement with Stoic teachings becomes a regular part of your life. As you study, make it a practice to not only read, but also to write down your thoughts and reflections. This could involve keeping a philosophical journal where you note insights gained from your readings and how they apply to your personal experiences. Writing facilitates deeper processing of the information and helps in forming connections between Stoic principles and real-life scenarios. Additionally, utilize the practice of contemplative meditation to ponder the deeper meanings behind Stoic teachings. This form of meditation focuses on a particular philosophical concept or passage, inviting you to think deeply about its implications and how it can be applied to improve your life. For instance, contemplating the Stoic idea that external events are not within our control, but our responses to them are, can help you internalize this perspective, making it easier to remain calm and composed in the face of challenges. Solitude also allows for the exploration of counter-arguments and the strengthening of your philosophical stance by questioning and testing your beliefs against different viewpoints. This critical engagement is essential for a robust understanding of any philosophy. You might approach this by reading critiques of Stoicism or by simulating debates where you defend Stoic views against hypothetical opponents. This not only deepens your understanding, but also enhances your ability to articulate Stoic concepts clearly and persuasively. Finally, solitude should be used to cultivate the Stoic practice of self-sufficiency, which is not about physical or social isolation, but about relying on one's inner resources for happiness and well-being. By learning to enjoy your own company and finding intellectual and emotional satisfaction in solitary philosophical pursuits, you embody the Stoic ideal of autonomy and resilience. By engaging with Stoic philosophy in solitude, you forge a deeper connection with its teachings, transforming philosophical understanding from a superficial awareness to a profound wisdom that informs and enhances every aspect of your life. This disciplined approach to learning and reflection ensures that philosophy serves its true purpose, not just as a subject to be studied, but as a way of life to be lived. Lesson 8. Solitude for enhancing creativity and problem-solving. Solitude, often regarded as a realm of loneliness, is actually a powerful state where creativity and problem-solving capacities can flourish. In Stoicism, the ability to think independently and solve problems effectively is highly valued, and solitude provides the perfect environment to hone these skills. To begin tapping into your creative potential during solitude, it is essential to establish an environment that encourages focus and inspiration. This might involve organizing a specific space that is dedicated to creative activities, such as writing, drawing, or strategizing. The physical separation from routine environments can signal to your brain that it is time to shift modes and approach tasks with a fresh perspective. Incorporating techniques such as mind mapping or free writing can also be beneficial. Mind mapping allows you to visually plot out your thoughts on a problem or project, making connections between ideas that you might not have seen before. Furthermore, solitude aids in the process of deep work, a concept popularized by writer Cal Newport, which involves working for extended periods without distractions on a single task. This deep work phase is crucial for complex problem-solving and innovation. Lastly, embracing periods of solitude for meditation can reinforce your mental and emotional resilience, making you more capable of handling the stress that sometimes accompanies creative blocks or complex problems. Meditation can help reset your cognitive processes, clearing away cluttered thoughts and enabling a fresh, clear-minded approach to emerge. By embracing solitude as a strategic tool for creativity and problem-solving, you align with Stoic principles that value independence, mental clarity, and the innovative tackling of life's challenges. This not only leads to more creative and effective solutions, but also contributes to personal growth and fulfillment in mastering your intellectual and imaginative capabilities. Lesson 9. The role of solitude in cultivating emotional intelligence. Solitude, when embraced with intention, can become a transformative space for cultivating emotional intelligence, a critical aspect of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism doesn't advocate for the suppression of emotions, but rather for understanding and managing them with wisdom. This lesson examines how solitude can help you develop a deeper awareness of your emotions and enhance your ability to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. Emotional intelligence involves self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills, all areas that can be developed through the practice of solitude. In the quiet of solitude, you can engage in introspective practices that allow you to explore the depths of your emotions without distraction. This can be particularly effective after experiences that evoke strong emotional responses. Solitude offers the space to dissect these experiences and understand the why behind your feelings, leading to greater self-awareness. One way to enhance emotional intelligence during solitude is through the Stoic practice of journaling. Writing about your feelings and reactions to daily events can help you recognize patterns in your emotional responses and identify triggers that might upset your balance or cloud your judgment. This self-awareness is the first step in learning how to control your reactions to those triggers in the future, aligning with the Stoic goal of responding to life's challenges with virtue and reason. Moreover, solitude allows for the practice of self-regulation, another component of emotional intelligence. It provides the time to practice techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or visualization to calm the mind and reduce emotional volatility. Stoics use these practices not only to find peace in the moment, but to prepare for future emotional challenges. For example, imagining oneself handling a difficult conversation with calm and poise can make it easier to enact when the situation actually arises. Empathy, a critical aspect of emotional intelligence, can also be refined in solitude. Although it might seem counterintuitive, solitude enables you to reflect on your interactions with others and consider their perspectives without the immediate pressures of social engagement. Reading literature or philosophical texts can broaden your understanding of human nature and different life experiences, deepening your capacity for empathy. Stoicism teaches that understanding others' perspectives helps us respond to them with kindness and patience, which are crucial for effective and virtuous social interactions. Additionally, solitude provides the opportunity to reset and recharge, which is vital for maintaining motivation and enthusiasm in your social and professional life. Stoics recognize that constant engagement can lead to burnout, which dulls the mind and hardens the heart. By spending time alone, you can reconnect with your values and passions, which refuels your drive to pursue meaningful goals and engage with others in a thoughtful, energetic manner. Finally, the practice of solitude fosters better social skills, which might seem paradoxical but is deeply rooted in Stoic training. By spending time alone, you develop a better understanding of yourself and your principles, which makes you more confident and authentic in your interactions with others. Stoicism holds that true confidence comes from self-knowledge and virtue, not from external approval. Through these practices, solitude becomes not just a retreat from the world, but a preparatory ground for living in it with greater emotional intelligence. By cultivating a deep understanding and control over your emotions, you are better equipped to face life's challenges with clarity, empathy, and effectiveness, embodying the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature and reason. Lesson 10. Utilizing solitude for philosophical renewal and moral inventory. Solitude provides a vital opportunity for philosophical renewal and taking a moral inventory, which are essential practices within Stoicism. These processes involve reflecting on one's beliefs, values, and ethical commitments, ensuring they align with Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. This lesson delves into how you can use periods of solitude to reassess and strengthen your moral and philosophical foundations, fostering a life that is not only internally consistent, but also externally virtuous. In the quietude of solitude, you are removed from the immediate pressures and influences of society, which allows for a clearer, more honest evaluation of your personal philosophy. This is the time to ask yourself deep, probing questions about the nature of your beliefs and whether your actions reflect those beliefs. For example, consider whether you truly live by the Stoic principle of focusing only on what you can control, or if you still expend energy and stress over uncontrollable circumstances. Reflecting on such discrepancies can help you identify areas where your practice needs strengthening. A powerful method for philosophical renewal in solitude is engaging with classic and contemporary Stoic texts. Reading and reflecting on the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus can inspire and recalibrate your understanding of Stoic principles. Juxtaposing these insights with personal experiences and challenges can help integrate philosophy more fully into your daily life. For instance, you might read a passage about the Stoic indifference to external goods, and then critically examine your own attachment to material possessions or social status. Taking a moral inventory goes hand in hand with philosophical renewal. This involves a detailed assessment of your virtues and vices, achievements and failures in living according to Stoic ethics. It's about acknowledging where you have succeeded in embodying Stoic ideals, as well as where you have faltered. This can be done through journaling or meditative reflection, where you not only catalogue events, but also evaluate your responses to them. Were your actions driven by reason and virtue, or by passion and impulse? What can you learn from these instances? Moreover, solitude can be used to plan corrective actions. If, through your moral inventory, you discover that you have been lacking in a particular virtue, such as patience with others or discipline in personal habits, you can set specific, actionable goals to cultivate those qualities. Plan how, in concrete terms, you will practice patience or discipline, perhaps by setting up scenarios where these virtues can be tested and strengthened. Lastly, renewing your commitment to Stoic practices in solitude can reinvigorate your motivation and resolve to live virtuously. This might involve setting new philosophical goals or revisiting the reasons why you chose the Stoic path initially. Refreshing your understanding of Stoic purposes can help align your daily actions more closely with your deeper philosophical commitments, providing a renewed sense of purpose and direction. By regularly engaging in philosophical renewal and moral inventory in solitude, you ensure that your life not only adheres to Stoic principles, but also evolves with them. This continuous alignment of life and philosophy fosters a deeper, more genuine adherence to Stoicism, enhancing both personal integrity and social harmony. Lesson 11. Fostering spiritual depth and mindfulness in solitude. Solitude offers an essential platform for deepening spiritual understanding and practicing mindfulness, integral aspects of Stoic growth. This lesson will focus on how solitude can be instrumental in enriching your spiritual life and enhancing your ability to live mindfully and in the present moment, aligned with Stoic ideals. In Stoicism, the spiritual practice is not about seeking external validation or following mystical doctrines, but about cultivating inner peace, resilience, and virtue through self-awareness and rational reflection. Solitude provides the quiet and space necessary for deep spiritual and mindful practices, allowing for a profound engagement with your innermost thoughts and feelings without the distractions of everyday life. One effective way to utilize solitude for spiritual growth is through the practice of Stoic mindfulness, which involves maintaining a continuous awareness of your thoughts, actions, and feelings. This can be practiced by setting aside time for meditation, where you focus on observing your thoughts as they arise, without judgment or attachment. This practice helps you understand the transient nature of your thoughts and emotions, granting you greater control over your reactions and fostering a peaceful state of mind. Additionally, the practice of contemplative walks alone in nature can be an excellent way to enhance your spiritual mindfulness. These walks provide a dual benefit of quiet solitude and the soothing presence of the natural world, which can help in grounding your thoughts and bringing you into the present moment. As you walk, focus on the sensory details around you, the sound of the wind, the feel of the ground under your feet, the smell of the air. This not only helps in cultivating a deeper appreciation for the world, but also aligns with the Stoic practice of living in accordance with nature. Reading and reflecting on philosophical and spiritual texts during periods of solitude is another method to deepen your spiritual understanding. Choose texts that challenge and expand your perspectives, and reflect on how the insights gained might be applied to your daily life. This could involve studying more about the Stoic virtues, or exploring works from other philosophical or spiritual traditions that complement Stoic thought, such as Buddhism or Christian mysticism, to see how they intersect with and enhance your Stoic practices. Journaling is also a potent tool in the solitary spiritual practice. Writing about your spiritual experiences, insights, doubts, and revelations can provide clarity and progress in your spiritual journey. It allows you to articulate thoughts and feelings that might be difficult to express otherwise, serving as a mirror to reflect your spiritual self back to you. Through regular journaling, you can track your growth over time and better understand the patterns of your spiritual life. Finally, solitude should be used to cultivate gratitude, an essential spiritual and stoic practice. Take time in solitude to reflect on the things you are grateful for, from the most basic, such as health or the comfort of your home, to the more significant aspects of your life, like loving relationships or personal achievements. Gratitude not only enhances your appreciation for life, but also aligns with the Stoic acceptance of present circumstances, promoting a joyful and fulfilling existence. By dedicating time in solitude to these practices, you not only enrich your spiritual life, but also integrate mindfulness and gratitude into your daily experience, fulfilling the Stoic goal of living a virtuous, thoughtful, and contented life. Lesson 12. Solitude as a strategy for achieving personal autonomy and integrity. In Stoic philosophy, personal autonomy and integrity are foundational virtues that guide a fulfilling and ethical life. This final lesson emphasizes how the deliberate use of solitude can be a powerful strategy for reinforcing these virtues, ensuring that you live in alignment with your true self and Stoic principles. Personal autonomy in Stoicism does not merely refer to independence from others, but to self-governance according to reason and virtue. It is about being the master of your own life, making decisions based on a clear understanding of your ethical beliefs and not swayed by external pressures or immediate emotions. To cultivate autonomy, use periods of solitude to reflect deeply on your values and principles. Consider whether your current life choices reflect these values or if they are compromised by external demands. Solitude allows you to evaluate your life's direction without prejudice or interference, enabling a kind of honesty with yourself that is often unachievable in the company of others. Moreover, integrity, living in a manner that is consistent with your principles, is closely tied to autonomy. It involves aligning your actions so closely with your beliefs that they become indistinguishable. In solitude, you can examine the congruence between your beliefs and your actions. Implementing regular self-audits in solitude is a practical approach to maintain and enhance personal integrity. These audits can include writing down key decisions you made throughout the day or week, and evaluating whether they were made in line with your Stoic understanding of virtue. Another aspect of developing autonomy and integrity is learning to trust in your own reasoning. Solitude fosters an environment where you can practice making decisions alone, relying on your internal moral compass rather than seeking external validation. Lastly, use solitude to engage with challenging philosophical texts or complex problems that require deep thought and ethical reasoning. This not only sharpens your intellect, but also deepens your understanding of Stoic principles, equipping you with the philosophical tools needed to navigate life's ethical dilemmas with integrity and autonomy. By embracing solitude as a strategic tool for fostering personal autonomy and integrity, this alignment ensures that your external actions reflect your inner moral and philosophical commitments, leading to a life of purpose, dignity, and profound self-satisfaction. As we conclude our journey through the depths of solitude and its profound impact on our Stoic practices, remember, the quiet moments spent in reflection are not just pauses in our lives. They are opportunities to forge our inner strength and align closer with our philosophical ideals. If these lessons have sparked a new perspective or deepened your understanding, consider the powerful role solitude plays in shaping a robust, virtuous character. Engage with these practices daily, reflect on your progress, and continue to cultivate a life of purpose and resilience. We invite you to join the conversation below. Share your experiences with solitude. How has it transformed your approach to life's challenges? What insights have you gained, and how have you implemented Stoic principles in your daily routine? Your stories and reflections enrich our community and inspire others to embrace the Stoic path. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell. By doing so, you'll join a community committed to personal growth and philosophical exploration. Together, let's continue to explore ancient wisdom in modern times, applying Stoic insights to reach new heights of personal fulfillment. Thank you for watching, and remember, embrace the quiet, for it is in silence that our true selves speak loudest. Until next time, stay thoughtful and stoic.